Hello, I just felt like telling you another embarrassing story. When I was in kindergarten. Sorry. I'm going to tell you another embarrassing story when I was in kindergarten. Not the first kindergarten, the second kindergarten, because I flunked the first one. Mostly because my step grandpa died, and the rest of the year he died in February. The rest of the year I just didn't went back to school, so they held me back. But that's another story. Anyway, when I was in I don't know if you guys can hear me correctly. I'll try to do my best to talk loudly, but I'm too shy. But when I was in kindergarten, second year, I remember the lady's name, Miss Chase's class. They had two, I want to say teacher. They had two, one was a teacher and one was an assistant teacher, but she was a little overweight lady. I can't remember her name, but I know who I'm talking about. I just can't, I remember her face. I can't remember her name, but I remember the Miss Chavis lady. She had long dresses, looked like a teacher from the 1890s. Maybe not the 1890s, but I can't describe her. She was an old lady. Yeah, you had to see her back in the day to know what I'm talking about. But anyway, here comes the embarrassing story. So I had this purple box filled with crayons. Anyway, a crayon holder, whatever you want to call it, like a suitcase, but not a suitcase, a case that I remember it was purple. And I remember, I think days before this, there was a girl a girl, a classmate who was doing coloring something. Well, this is kindergarten anyway. And days later, I think it was days later anyway. Hold on. Sorry about that. Anyway, days later, when I was sitting at this table with a bunch of guys. They were buttholes to me, but you know how kids are. Anyway, I was about to, can't remember what I was about to do, coloring a picture or something. And there was a note or picture drawing that was in my crayon holder or whatever, and it said Casey loves Brandon. Casey was another girl in our class, and everybody, when I read it out loud, everybody was like, "Ooh!" Oh God, oh Jesus, it was just so freaking embarrassing. It was like, I was like, "Oh shit, oh shit." Uh, I'm sorry. Like I said, I have a photographic memory. It's just, oh my goodness. I remember the other guys telling the whole class. I remember this one African American kid. I think his name was BJ. I'm sorry. Man, no, man. This cracks me up to this day. Okay. I remember, I forget, I know it was BJ. He was talking to somebody. I don't know if it was that girl Casey or whatever, and he was like, she didn't like me or I didn't like her. And he held up the drawing that I had that was in my crayon. He said, here it is, and here it is. And he shoved it in that other girl's face. I think that other girl who, did that, I think I knew who that girl was or her name. I remember I had class with her. I can't say her name for this video, but oh God, kindergarten. Those were the bad old days. I'm sorry, I just had to tell you this story. Maybe I might tell you another embarrassing story. Well, I know I'm going to tell you another embarrassing story. And like I said, when I was a kid, I used to cry like a little bitch because I was a little bitch. I had that autism that made me a little pansy, a pansy. That's what I'm going to say. Anyway, that's the whole story for that day. There's a lot of other embarrassing stories, but I'll tell you that in another video. And sorry, it's getting chillier out here. It was warmer today. Now it's getting chillier. Now it's cloudy. But anyway, that's it. And please subscribe to my channel. You don't have to like me. You don't have to respect me. Just subscribe to my channel from Brandon Burns, Ratty Rothman, YouTube. Anyway, that's it. I'm out. Have a good cloudy day. See the clouds?